All right. Hello, everyone. Let's see what the hell happened with the charge. What's going to happen? What are the expectations? And what the fuck happened with the flag? So, last night on my last video, I did mention I'm going to jump into the second tab. You guys have all seen it. The third tab is a new one today. It's another run that I use, but it's going to come into focus as I go. So as always, if what I cover on the video doesn't make sense, you have to go back to the previous videos as I explain everything you're going to see in the video. And so if something doesn't make sense or you're lost, like what is he talking about? That's probably because you haven't seen the other videos, and I don't want to waste time explaining myself over and over in every video. So, excuse me. So in every video, I'm just adding on to the previous video stuff. So last night, in fact, even into this morning, I was expecting the fifth wave count inside of the bear flag to peak out here. And then my expectations, I said, were to go down. However, that did not happen. Basically, the bulls said, fuck you and your flag. We're taking it higher. And that's essentially what happened. So, why did that happen? And what is this? What the hell is this? I mean, I'll just cover this in detail because I think a lot of people are getting really excited. In fact, I think I saw some channels in YouTube calling for a MOAS. And MOAS, if for people that don't know, it's the it's a acronym for the mother of all short squeezes, right? So they're saying that this is going to be a MOAS, and I'm like, idiots. It made me laugh when I saw that, but still. All right, so what's happening with the charts? Where are we? So obviously they fucked the flag, and the flag's not going to work, so I'm going to delete it. But it could be a good thing. So let me backtrack here to showcase before I go deep into the charts. So if you remember from another video, I did explain that when we hit the 4-hour death cross, it typically marks the bottom of a chart. And unfortunately, I know that we're rallying, and the flag basically didn't play out. But I am not going bullish just yet. I'm still thinking there's a drop coming, and that's where this new tab, one of my other passes, comes into play. So I'm just going to jump right into it. So for reference, notice this is a 4-hour death cross, and we were expecting, at least I was, this bear flag to play out. But even then, this flag is so damn choppy, it was hard to see it. But when you put it under the 1 hour, you can see one, two, three, four, five. And I was expecting at the fifth to go down, but instead, in fact, I'm gonna stay right here before I go any further. Actually, no, I need to explain the 4-hour stuff before I go any further. So, because I know people are like, what does this mean? What the hell's about to happen? Well, let's go to the previous 4-hour death cross to get an idea of what happened last time. And the reason I show this is so people have a reference. Oh, yeah. And I changed the color code on the candles to make it more obvious of direction and all that. So, let's see. That's a golden. So, right here, perfect example right here. Let's say this is the death cross that just happened that we saw like 2 days ago, I think. And this is the flag right here that we just saw where I was expecting us to go down, but it didn't. So notice this played out exactly like what I have over there. A stupid bear flag, right? And my expectation was it's supposed to go like this. Well, notice that history basically just repeat itself, and I fucking missed it. I'll be honest. The exact same pattern played out, and same, I was expecting it to go like this, but again, I forgot that under the 4 hour, and I even mentioned this in another video, that the 4 hour signals the bottom. So when you see the 4-hour death cross, you can buy in and expect some sort of rally. But if this pattern is to play exactly like the other one, then we have a bit of a surprise for the bulls, because we're going to go under the assumption that this bear flag is also where I fucked up and it didn't go. Then look at this. We might be somewhere up here, and then it's going to drop. but then it's going to get what you guys are waiting for, a rally. So this might not be over. There might be another pullback here, and I'm only using this as a reference. But when I get to the other paths, you guys will see exactly why I think this is what's going to happen, and we will have another drop. So I want y'all to notice something. A lot of people don't know chart patterns that well, and they think right here to right here, and then right here, and then right here, right here. They'll say that's a flag, dude. That's a bull flag. We're going to the moon. This shit has to go like this. Problem is, that's not a flag. Um, Bull flags do not form like that. Bull flags are supposed to form like this. Line, 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 line. Because they're supposed to go like this. The price goes up, goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then out it goes. Just like what I was expecting here, but with the current flag, but it didn't play out. So what I'm saying is this. Notice if this pattern is repeating itself exactly like what happened, we're currently, I'm going to do this. See this ugly ass flag? Well, actually, I need to redraw that. That's a pretty busted flag. I'll say that. Go like this. And now I'm going to go like, where is it? Like right, I can't draw. Right there. And then I'm going to go to these lines. I'm going to align them right here, so to speak, right? So this flag is the wrong type of flag because it's not pointing down the way it's supposed to like catapult the price. And so notice here, it broke down. So if we go to what's happening right now, guess what pattern we currently have? Oh, look at that. Now, if I'm gonna draw the line on this, I'll go like this. This right here is what we call a rising pennant. This is not a flag, but the count is what matters now. So it didn't hit the top, so we're not starting at the top. So that's already like, I know people are gonna say that's not the top. Let's start right here. The sequence here is hard for me to even count. I guess I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this. But see the count. I'm gonna go lower because I know it's like go lower. So let me do the actual counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then if that is correct, then theoretically this should go like this. But there's a bit of a problem with this theory. I do think we're going to rally, and like I said, I think today was the last day. I believe today was the last day, but I did turn on another indicator on the main chart to show people something rather interesting. So I'm going to zoom out and I'm going to show everybody another indicator that I don't think I can name again, but I want you to notice this red, this green, green, and green. And if you're a guy that can spot patterns, you should be able to spot something immediately. Okay. Every time you see a red, opposite direction tends to occur. Green was up, so it tends to go down. Red is down, so it tends to go up. As it red is down, it tends to go up. It went up, but then it went down. Another red, and then it went up again. We get the same red down, and we get an up. Green is going up, so we get the opposite down. Green is up, so we get the opposite going down. And as we get closer to the end, we see the same pattern. Green means going up, going down. Green means going up, going down. What this means is these are exhaustion colors. When you see a green or a red, that means the bears got exhausted or the bulls got exhausted. They got tired, basically. Like there's no more money to keep pushing the price higher. So in here, bulls got tired, dropped. Bulls are beginning to get tired. They wanted to drop. They tried again. They're getting tired again. It's trying to drop. So this is signaling that people are getting tired. So now we jump into the 1 hour. And I'm going fast because I'm already in, and I want to do showcase the new set that I use, or the pass. Topping, but not the top. Top, topping, already on its way down. And look at the MACD. Look, all the bars are already on their way down. Topping, on its way down. So I'm just going to go through them because I do want to go over the other systems. Look at that. This one here is already signaling, just like that 4 hour chart that I showed earlier. Topping, top. I'm sorry, this is topped, topped, topping, fully topped. MACD is already trying to turn, but remember, we need this little V thing here to go like this. So then we know for sure, like right here, see, like right here, this was already going down. So we got the little V shape. So we know that this was down, but then it V shaped again. So we know, okay, never mind. We're going back up. But look, all this indicator, big top. So this is all signaling. Even though I suspected that today was the last day, there might be some remnants of like a final push, but this means that we are going to get a rally, and it should be a significant one. Again, look, 3 hour, topping, flat out top, beginning to weekend, top. So I'm just skimming now because I need to showcase the other stuff. But again, look, on the 4 hour, the 4 hour where the flag failed. But again, it makes sense. So the trajectory could be something like this. Now, where it's going to land, it's either going to be here at the 40,000, which I think is likely based on this, and you'll see why, before we get the rally you guys have been waiting for, the real rally, before we run into extreme danger in here where we could get sucked in. So you got to be careful regardless. So, anyways, that's the 4 hour. 12 hour. 12 hour continues to say the same bullshit that it's like, yo, when are we going to rally? So the 12 hour is ready to, like, it's even approaching, like, yo, we're ready to roll. So this is really good for the bulls that are watching this. Basically, right now, the bulls are getting ready to strike with a vengeance and take the price back up. But the bears are not giving up just yet. These are like the final hours, I want to say. Not the last day, but these are the final hours. Then I'm going to push to 1 day. Oh, there you go. That main indicator, you see right there, this is a perfect example. Green means the bulls got exhausted. They got tired of pushing it up, so it started selling off. Here, the bears are exhausted, and so that's why you see this candle moving. But notice, it tries to push up, but then it goes down. It tries to push up, and then it goes down, but it's ultimately going to fail. So right here, I expect the same. The bears are going to try their final, like, last ditched effort to bring it down, and it should fail. And then comes the rally that I think most of you have been waiting for. See, the MACD is beginning to show signals. So these are the final hours. I'm going to go to 2 day, but here's the problem, and damn it, I'm always short on time. So same on the 2 day, bottoming, or on its way down still. So there's a little bit more leg room down. Bottoming, on its way down, no signal yet. 3 day, 3 day, we got a problem. 3 day, it has not occurred, and we do have a death cross on the 3 day, which is why I'm going to stop right here for a minute and explain. If we do get a rally, the danger zones for all the bulls is 43, which is pivot, using the pivot. This is extreme resistance. So we could see a rally, which is what I think might happen, like this. And then it hits and it comes like this. This is where we need to be extremely careful. And like I said, I still expect the price to hit 37. Fibonacci has an extreme bottom at 34, but it seems unlikely we'll hit it because right now we're seeing a lot of exhaustion from the bears. But still, the 3 day says it's not over yet. Now, if you want to say we're going to 100,000, what the fuck are you talking about? You need to break this line right here. The blue line on the 3 day must be broken above 44. If you cannot break 44, doesn't matter. It's just going to bounce in here. And these moves are huge. Right now we're at 41. It'll go to 44 and then drop. So we need to get out of this 3 day zone. See, like right here, I don't like this. It's touching it, touching it, touching it, touching it, and then touching it, touching it, touching, and it's getting it like it's jumping in here. So you need to be extremely careful. Do not get extremely emotional, people. This could be another bull trap. You're like, we're going to the moon. Oh shit, no, we didn't. Be very careful. Okay, fuck, I'm out of time. Okay, here, this chart system says, yeah. See, this is saying the bears have maybe one final trick that they can try, but I don't think so. And this indicator here says it hasn't crossed yet, and this is the ultimate signal that I'm waiting for here on this system. This one here, once it crosses, that's it. It's like all lights, but still, just the fact that we're at the bottom means we're very close to a potential small rally. I don't want to say 50,000, let alone 100, because you saw the 3 day death cross is still on track to occur. So don't get too excited. So now 16 minutes, we're still good. So now I can showcase the new one. So this new pattern, I'm just going to introduce it. I use it as a way to project on the really tiny, like you guys know, I do not like to mess really with the 45, the 1 and the 2. It's just too small for me. Only if I'm looking for patterns do I go in there in the main charting system. But if I need, like right now, where we're in a very, very crucial moment where I need to know what the smaller time frames are doing and what they may do, that's where this pass comes in. And this is the fifth pass. So on the fifth pass, I monitor and I track the 45-minute, the 1 hour, the 2 hour, and the 3 hour. And this is how I'm able to see at a glance a projection of the next 3 hour movements to the next 10 hour movements. I should say 9 hours, 6 to 9 hour movements. So look at it like this. The same, the indicator here, the red and the green, uh, same principle. Notice these like highlighted bars. These are projections, estimates, probabilities, forecasts, whatever you want to call it, of potential price targets. Now, don't get too excited when you see this at 43. It goes back to the principle here. You see, 44. So keep in mind, even the projections are saying this one is saying you could go up to 43 and you'll be stopped right there. So for those of you, when you hear these YouTubers saying we're going to the moon, we're going to 100,000, the MOAS, the mother of all short squeezes, take it with a grain of salt. Follow the charts. And for everybody, I encourage you to look at the 3 day and look at the 50-day moving average and the 200-day moving average. These lines need to curve. In order for us to avoid this May 7th horrific crash, we need to do this. This blue line needs to curve up, and this one just needs to go like this as well, or whatever, but they cannot touch each other. So the projections I have, I'm going to the new chart now. Here, oh, what's the time? 18. Okay, I got 2 or 3 minutes left. So the projection here is simple. Using the 45, there is a drop coming, which coincides with the 4 hour previous historical move of right here. It aligns perfectly with what we saw historically right here. That we had a flag, but this is not an actual flag. Doesn't even exist in patterns. So people think this is a bull flag, what we have right here, but it's not. And so charts are saying, look, top, death cross. This is the full stochastics. I could mention this indicator because I know that some people want to know. Okay, I got 2 minutes. So again, we're projecting that this may go down, but like I said, the final hours. So we're at towards the end. We're like within the last 5 to 6 hours of this thing. But when it strikes, it's going to be like the final blow that the bears are going to push. So I would say hang tight, people. The bears have one final push, and it's not even that strong. But we should expect to see a rally after that. So I hate that I always run out of time. Good luck, people.